सत्यं शिवं सुन्दरं 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 सत्यं शिवं सुन्दरं सत्यं शिवं सुन्दरं सत्यं शिवं सुन्दरम्
first and foremost, thank you, everyone. We have a lovely list of talent and family that are going to be speaking and singing tonight. So you're definitely in for some beautiful voices and souls. In regards to the funeral and the viewing, it is going to be at the Schwartz Brothers Jeffers Memorial Chapel in at 114-03 Queens Boulevard in Queens, New York. The viewing will be taking place from 3 until 9 tomorrow. Please make note that there is a 100-person capacity at the venue. So we kindly ask that you cooperate in following all COVID guidelines. We will anticipate everyone to be wearing a mask and maintain social distancing 6 feet apart, please and thank you. Also, due to the COVID guidelines, we will be rotating in attendees. So be sure to be mindful and allow everyone the opportunity to pay their respects. Additionally, if anybody would like to send flowers to the funeral home, the colors that we are going with are pink and white. And there will be a wake held at Ramdas, for those of you who know, Sticky's house, located in Queens as well. We'll put more information out there later as well. The funeral is going to be held Friday, February 26th from 8 a.m. until 10 a.m. In addition to that, I know many of you have seen that there is a GoFundMe going on. The GoFundMe is actually going to be going towards the Hampshire Mandir in Berbice, Guyana. This is where Seeta started her singing journey, and there really wouldn't be the career that not only her, but our family had without that Mandir. So any donations that you can share to that GoFundMe, please feel free to do so. And it is greatly appreciated from the deepest of our hearts. Without further ado, we do have a wonderful lineup ahead. I'd like to introduce Pratima. She'll be joining us again, and she's going to be singing some songs and doing a prayer alongside her dad, Mahindra. Thank you.
Namaste. Natalie, could you just let me know that you can hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay, good. Swagatam, namaste, good evening, everyone.
Pratima, can you just move your mic down a little bit, please?
Okay, is this better? Is this better now? Testing, microphone test.
Sounds good.
Okay. Again, Swagatam, good evening. My name is Pratima Dubey. I am to the family. I am like a daughter to Auntie Seeta. And I'm again yet honored to be here with you this evening to open this program, which is in celebration of Auntie Seeta's life and her journey. I will be guiding you through some prayers, and I do ask that if you know these prayers to please join in with me. Thank you. Gajananam Bhutaganaadi Sevitam Kapit Jambhu फलचारुभक्षणम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारकम् नमामि विघ्नेश्वर पादपङ्कजम् सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे महादेवाय धीमहि तन्नो रुद्र प्रचोदयात् जयन्ति मङ्गलकाली भद्रकाली कपालिनी दुर्गा क्षमा शिवा धात्री स्वाहा स्वधा नमोस्तुते ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् Please join with me in this opening kirtan. Ganesh Sharanam Sharanam Ganesha 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 Hey Ram 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 Ganesha Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Sita 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 Ram, Ram Ram. त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमेव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षेयमामृतात् ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरि Thank you, namaste, and Pandit Dubeji will be joining you for closing katha. Namaste.
Thank you so much, Pratima. That was beautiful. As mentioned, we do have a lineup of some amazing singers, Pratima being one of them. Her father is going to be joining us later, which is wonderful. We do have Kajal that's going to be joining us with a fresh new do to honor her mother, Kajal, and a little baby who's super cute. I mean, babies do make everything better. Am I right?
They do, but where is Kajal getting beautified?
Yeah. So just for spoiler alert, I guess, Kajal did shave her head once again. This time it was for her mom, Seeta. I do believe she's going to be joining us very shortly. But thank you again, everyone, for your patience. And Joelle, we're all looking forward to story time with you. All right. I think we're gonna wait for Kajal. I think that she's gonna be a few more minutes. Ben, apologies, but I think we're ready for you if you're ready for your song. In sound checked, he sounded amazing, and I'm really excited for you guys to hear his voice and his tribute to my Pua Seeta Panday. Ben.
Namaste, everyone. Today we are here to celebrate an incredible soul, and this family has been nothing but generous and giving to me, and I wish her a safe journey to the Supreme Lord. Just give me 1 second.
Is someone else in the area playing the stream as well? They're gonna have to mute themselves and lower the volume.
Okay, is it okay now?
It's got a slight echo right now.
How about now? Oh no. How about now?
You're good.
Perfect.
सुमिरन कर ले मेरे मना तेरी बीती उमर हरि नाम बिना सुमिरन कर ले सुमिरन कर ले मेरे मना तेरी बीती उमर हरि नाम बिना सुमिरन कर पंछी पंख बिना हस्ते दंत बिना नारी पुरुष बिना पंछी पंख बिना हस्ते दंत बिना नारी पुरुष बिना जैसे पुत्र पिता बिन हीना जैसे पुत्र पिता बिन हीना तैसे पुरुष हरि नाम बिना सुमिरन कर ले सुमिरन कर ले मेरे मना बीती उमर हरि नाम बिना सुमिरन कूप नीर बिना धैनु चीर बिना धरती में बिना कूप नीर बिना धैनु चीर बिना धरती में बिना जैसे तरुवर 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 जैसे तरुवर फल भी नहीं ना तैसे पुरुष हरि नाम बिना सुमिरन कर ले मेरे मना तेरी बीती उमर हरि नाम बिना राम 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 बोलो राम 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 बोलो राम 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 बोलो राम 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 बोलो राम 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 बोलो राम राम Ram 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 bolo Ram 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 Ram.
Thank you so much, Ben. And namaste to everyone joining.
Thank you so much, Ben. That was beautiful.
Thank you so much.
I
Thank you.
only invite Ben when I know it's something very, 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 very special, because he is someone very, 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 very special. It's not easy to get Ben. Anyone who does shows, they know if you want him, you can't get him. He always makes me feel so special, and he never fails to. He's my brother in India, and I'm his Didi in India. And we always have this one thing in common when we're both out of the country and we're both abroad together. And although we can't be physically together, we find ways to take care of one another.
So true.
He knows my mom so well. He knows what type of mother I come from. My mother and his mother come from similar places, and or this very close place in Berbice.
Yes.
Oh, hello, Auntie. Oh my gosh. So happy to see you.
Thank you.
Yes.
If you'd have some words for us, I'd love it. Let me give you the floor.
Yeah, you can sing a verse. I think she's gonna sing a verse.
We'd love that. Thank you.
I would. What do you want? Sorry about that. Okay. Just look. I'll just come here.
Sitaram, Kajal, your mom was a beautiful woman that I know. She's beautiful in person, and she's always, always, always a smiling person, always cheerful, always have something good to say. And she was, one thing I know for sure, she was a very classy dresser. That's what I can say. So I'll do one verse of Tu Kitni Achhi Hai. And, we pray to God that her soul may rest in peace. Tu kitni achhi hai, tu kitni boli hai, प्यारी प्यारी है ओ माँ तू कितनी अच्छी है तू कितनी बोली है प्यारी प्यारी है ओ माँ ओ माँ ओ माँ ओ माँ कि ये जो दुनिया है ये बन है कांटों का तू फुलवारी है ओ माँ माँ बच्चों के जहाँ होते हैं, माँ बच्चों के जहाँ होते हैं, वो तो है किस्मत वाले जिनकी माँ होती है। कितने सुंदर है तू, कितनी शीतल है, न्यारी न्यारी है। ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ
Thank you, Kajal and family.
Thank you so much, Ben and family. We love you so, so much. The Parag family means something to not just our family, but the Guyanese and Trinidadian community and Indian communities worldwide. Thank you so much for your love. Oh my God. So thank you. We will hope to see you again maybe one day next week if you're free, but I won't push you. You've done more than enough. Thank you so much, Benny. So next we will have mom's sister, my Mosi, Kumari Prasad. She's so special to my mom and they share a very special connection. And I want to actually pass the mic on over to Natalie to get a little bit more into detail about that and just help you guys understand more about their relationship. Natalie?
Thank you, Kajal. Yes, so a little bit of background. My Auntie Kumari is in Canada. And for those of you who know, my Auntie Seeta lived in New York for many of her years. And I don't know how many times Auntie Kumari went and we jumped in the bus, which is what the van was called, because we used to put so many people inside of it. We used to basically fit as many people as we could in the van or their car to go, hit that I-90 and go south and go and see my Auntie Seeta. You would think that they were twins because sometimes they would wear the same thing. And if she bought something for herself, she would buy it for her sister. There were the two girls out of the 7 children, 5 brothers and 2 sisters. And when my grandmother passed away, my Auntie Seeta and Auntie Kumari were the women of the family, and they stuck together through and through. I know that my Auntie Kumari is going to deeply miss my Pua, Auntie Seeta. Auntie Kumari, I'm very much looking forward to hearing you honor your sister, and I'll give you the floor now. Thank you.
Thank you, Nat. First of all, my sister have a golden voice. She loves singing Meera Bhajan, and which she named her daughter after, Meera. I will try to be half as she is, but bear with me. I hope I don't break down. And then after, I will say a little about me growing up.
Sending lots of love to you, Mosi.
Thank you, Kajal. Jogi mat jao, mat jao, jogi mat jao, mat jao. को पंच ही नारो हमको बैली बता जा जो कीमत जा मत जा अगर चंदन की चट्टान जाऊं अगर चंदन की चट्टान जाऊं अपने हाथ लजा जा जो होगी मत जा मत जा मत जा पाँव परों में तेरी तेरी जोगी मत जा मत जा मत जा जल बल बली बस में की डेरी जल बल बली बस में की डेरी अपनी आंग लगा जा जोगी मत जा मत जा मीरा कहे प्रभु गिरधर नागर मीरा कहे प्रभु गिरधर नागर जोत में जो नील जा जा जोगी मत जा मत जा मत जा पाँव परों में तेरी तेरी जोगी मत जा मत जा मत जा That was one of my sister's favorite song. When the kid's father passed away, he did ask her to sing it for him, when he died, but she never get to sing it. Asked someone else to do it, but she never show up. But I get to do it today for my sister. Again, I will say Seeta Ram, good night to everyone. My name is Kumari Prasad, and I will share some of my memory I had with my beautiful sister. My sister Jayashri, the Seeta everyone known. She was 15 months older than me. She's the Seeta and I am the Gita. And whoever see that movie, Seeta and Gita, will know what I'm talking about, because I'm the bad one. Me being the little bad one, don't understand what was happening. And that's when we were little, the time as I remember, why she was getting all the attention. We were all playing, our cousin and everybody together, and she was poked in her eye, in her left eye. She had to get so much attention and go to the hospital and everything. She could be blind in the eye and had to go for surgery. I didn't know what was going on. I was so jealous because only she was being dressed up and taken to Georgetown, getting to ride in the car, the big boat, crossing the big boat and ride the train. At that time they had train, and get to buy, I don't know if anybody know what is Falcat sweetie, but I usually have to get one too. As we get older, our chores were divided. Seeta usually have more than what I have to do. She will do the downstairs part. I only have to make the bed, sweep the house, and wipe it out, but I still can't get it done. I will fight over that too. My mom will come and then, part us. Then she gonna say, okay, you only have this little bit to do, but you have an island window, watch, I know who you're looking out for. That wasn't enough for me. I'll cry and complain. And my mom said, I'm gonna have to we have to switch. I take the downstairs, she take the upstairs, and the same thing happened again. But she's still gonna end up helping me because she loved me, or because she wanted me to climb a tree for her to pick some fruit or something. We started to attend temple since we were little. She, being a fast learner, started her singing career, even though she has one good eye and one bad one. I have two good eyes and I still couldn't learn as fast as she is. And she was so good at singing, I can only chorus with her, and I love and enjoy doing that with her. She started cooking at the age of 10. And in those days, her mom in the 70s and 80s was great believer in teaching us to be good housewife. Cook, clean, and wash. I remember those days very well when I didn't even want even for her to touch me when we were sleeping. I will kick her in the bed. Yet she don't mind. In the night, we end up hugging, sleeping. And she always looking out for me. I will steal her clothes and wear it because I was like a piece of stick. She was a little bit bigger than me, but she can't fit in my clothes, but I fit in hers. But she still cannot say anything to me. She look out for me and loved me a lot. We came to Canada in a recession in 1982. We spent less than a year together struggling to find job when she migrated to New York City. She got married and started her life in New York. She also restarted her singing career. She had a large family, 4 kids, a husband, her job, and her singing, which is so much to handle. There were lots of conflicting situations always brewing. Despite all the odds, she bravely wear her smile and accomplish her goal. And to become the Seeta Panday who was so popular and admired today. She was my best friend, my guide, my mentor, my one and only sister. We would try to compensate for the distance between us. My spending hours on the phone, she always reminded me that. Even though we are miles apart, she always loved me in her heart. And I did the same with her. She was the gem of my eyes. She was the gem of my eye. She was my sun and my moon. Her presence light up my room, and if there is darkness, she provided glow for me. My sister was the soft petal flowers are made up of. I cannot thank my parents enough for giving me a sister like my Jayashri. Yar Seeta Pooran Panday. I will miss you dearly, my only sister. We said this is a lot of time on the phone when we talk, and I love you. You have a safe journey until we meet again. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, Mosi. I know it's really hard right now. I'm trying. That was a difficult one, and we knew this. We spoke earlier today, and we said, this is going to be very, very hard for you. This is going to be emotional for the entire family. The relationship the two of you share was beyond special. And all my mother always wanted to do was protect you. And all you ever wanted to do was protect her. It is such a beautiful relationship you share, and so special. You guys are best friends. You guys are sisters, confidants, and just everything to one another. And I cannot even imagine how you're feeling. I just want to send lots of love and light to you. I wish we could hug you right now, Jordan, and I'm so happy Jordan is there to hug you. And Jordan is such a lovely, sweet child with lots of love. And his Mosi knows that very much. And she must be so proud seeing all that he's doing also. Thank you so much for your strength, Mosi. And thank you so much for sharing with us today. We love you and we appreciate you. And I know we have Joel coming on next. But I know he's also very emotional at this moment. And are you there, Joel? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm fine. Yeah. Hi. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Thank you, Kajal. In just good evening, everybody. Seeta Ram and Salam, and good evening to everyone. And I trust and hope you're staying safe and certainly following the COVID guidelines. Every endorsement that I continue to hear night after night, I can regurgitate them because I know them so well. I hear them so well. I've experienced them so well through this one personality, as we know, called Seeta Panday. I had a great story to tell you guys because I wanted for you to see. I know we know that she is a beautiful human being. She's a flower. She is a Devi, but there are so many great other sides to her. You know, she was hysterical and funny and would get me skinning my teeth. And I'll tell you a story, and I'll try to keep it short because I know you all think I like to talk because I do TV, but I'll try to keep it real short. So we're living in Georgia. So she comes to me, and every evening we're basically hanging out. I'm telling you, we were like a slap away, a spit away, right? The side of roti flying over here, I told you the crab curry, cooking, the all kinds of stuff. So then we would have dinner with each other, or I would cajole them. And so she come to me, she said, man, you know, notice around my hip how me get this handle, them love handle this, right? She said, here now. Me say, girl, you know, see me belly or breast too? Like me, no know what? This time, you know, 12 o'clock at night, you eat out of roti. That's what the problem is. And so we're like, we don't know what. And here me hear one place named Fig come out, and me inject you, pull out all your fat around your waist and your belly. So she said, okay. She was working at the police station. So I have all the time in the world because I worked from home. So me know, call a Fig. They're like, hi, this is Fig. I'm like, hi, right? And I went down into Atlanta and I got all of the brochures and I met with the people and this stuff. So Seeta go. First, she said she could go. And she go put down she thing and she went to the meeting. And she put on 3,500 on her American Express card. So she come back now and she's a believer in it. So me, oh God, me can't wait for this flat waist because now me gonna get my 50-year-old face and a 16-year-old body, right? And it tells you all these jokes. And so something had happened and I went before her. Like there was a scheduled conflict. So I went, when we went, there wasn't really a doctor. They were like nurses, and they put me to lie down, feeling up me belly, all over, rubbing me up and stuff. You know, and that wasn't the bad part. That was the fun part. So then they start injecting me with all these needles, and my stomach becomes so swollen. Kajal, I don't know if you remember the fake story. And I was like, really, really, really swollen all over, and it irritated me and I wasn't feeling good. So she came over and she saw it. So here you know what? I think I'm going to hold off on my own. I think I'm going to hold off and let me see how you won't go, because this thing had really looked really bad. Big, 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 big bumps, and it's red. And because I'm fair skinned, you know, it just took me off and I was just having fever. I just wasn't well. So I went to one session and by the second session I went to, I was just like, Seeta, this thing is so painful because the needles are so fat and long and they're sticking it in me. right? So we both got worried. No, anyway, about 6:30 one morning, I'm still going. She called me. This is like 3 days after my second meeting with them and my injections. She called me 6:30 in the morning, but I grabbed the phone because I thought something wrong. Because you can't call this beauty queen unless it's at 10 a.m. in the morning. Oh no, oh no. And so I grabbed the phone because it's Seeta. I know it's simple. Here she, oh my mama, oh God, you're gonna kill me. I said, what? She said, turn on channel 7, turn on channel 7. I said, God, what? So we turn on the TV. Big. Fig is a big fraud. Taking people money and injecting them with the wrong thing. And the police and FBI went and closed down their thing. No, me pour 5,000 US, I put it on me American Express. And you know how? You were paid the minimum every month. Oh, so I'm like, oh my God. Seeta was like, oh my God. And we put on 3,500. And so now we're about 8,500 in the hole, right? Place is fake. This, that. We both start to panic. Then I remembered and I called American Express. Well, of course, the credit cards are FDIC protected and whatever. And what had happened, and because they were fraudulent and they got busted and it was news, and we could have provided all of that, of course, to American Express. We thankfully, we both got our refunds from that whole situation, right? Well, anyway, so that was over and done with. Now, somebody got wedding at Georgia, and me and she want to lose 5 pounds. I've been on listen again. She always here, She always here, and she bring me into it. Now I've been going to wrap up the body 4 hours. They wrap you, can move. I mean, they wrap you from your neck, your 2 hands, all the way down, all the way. And you got to stay like that, only your head out. And me and she talk. And here she was, isn't crazy? Right? For 5 hours to squeeze water out of me, so we barely can go down flat. We did it, we paid about $200 each. And nothing ever really happened. The point of the story is there were so many beautiful sides to my sister Seeta. But regardless, right? She always thinks something, physically she lose weight or whatever it is. But you and I, and everybody knows who knows Seeta, when she puts on our one shoulder dress and she comes in there, it is crazy. So finally, my final part of the story. So Seeta said, my niece was getting married, Bianca, and Seeta's like, oh God, what dress am I going to wear? That. So me, she down to me, sees, yeah, this one, that one. I would go buy it, and then I would say too tight, I'd be wearing it back. The madness was crazy with me and Seeta. We were illegal, right? In a fun way. Now we pick the dress for Seeta, looking gorgeous, and so when me and Seeta show up at my niece's wedding, one next Indian lady I wear the dress there. Now Seeta to turn out, come out, go back home and put on another dress because she just did not want to wear the same dress as the lady. So there were a lot of I have so many great stories, but I know we're time limited. And I just want to tell you there were so many beautiful, and each side was so edgy and fun and always had a smile. And I can see our little tooth right here. She had that little extra, I don't know what it's called. It's not a rider, but it's a rider. And that made all the difference. And I would say she was just, in closing my remarks for tonight, I would just say she was an effortless beauty. Effortless. Me, when I get up in the morning, I got to scrub the face, dig out the makeup, and then put on the next coat, then another coat and dry it up a little bit. Oh yeah. Right? She was just an effortless beauty with a few freckles. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for that, Joelle. I thoroughly enjoy hearing all of your stories.
But did you know that side of her, Natalie?
I did know that side of her. Being her eldest niece, I've gotten to see so many sides of my But thank you, Joelle. I thoroughly enjoy hearing your stories, and I look forward to hearing more of them
yes.
to come.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I hope everyone is enjoying the evening. We have some more music ahead. My Uncle Alex from Florida is going to be gracing us with his beautiful voice. And then we're going to get into a speech from my cousin, Karina, who's here in Canada. So everyone, please enjoy. This is my Uncle Alex Pooran. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening to each and every one of you. I guess I'll be coming to New York tomorrow. I'll be representing my 4 brothers and my 1 sister in Canada. So I'm trying to be strong, okay? So bear with me. Myself and Seeta, when she comes to Florida, we normally do duets because we don't have a chance. She's in New York, I'm here. So I'm gonna do 2 songs tonight. It'll be pretty quick. I'm gonna do the boy part and I'm gonna do the girl part, okay? All right. हम तुम्हारे हैं तुम्हारे सनम, हम तुम्हारे हैं तुम्हारे सनम, जाने मन मोहब्बत की हम कसम की कसम, ना जुदा होंगे हम तुम्हारे हैं तुम्हारे सनम, हम तुम्हारे हैं तुम्हारे सनम, जाने मन मोहब्बत की हर कसम की कसम, ना जुदा होंगे हम तुम्हारे हैं तुम्हारे सनम। ये सुहाने पल ये मुलाकातें हम न भूलेंगे प्यार की बातें, ये सुहाने पल ये मुलाकातें हम न भूलेंगे प्यार की बातें, दिन है मुश्किल रात बड़ी गड़बड़ी है बेकरारी, चाहते हो न हम तुम्हारे हैं तुम्हारे सनम, हम तुम्हारे हैं तुम्हारे सनम, जाने मन मोहब्बत की हर कसम की कसम, ना जुदा होंगे हम तुम्हारे हैं तुम्हारे सनम। तुमको धड़कन में यूं बसाना है, अपनी पलकों में यूं छुपाना है, तुमको धड़कन में यूं बसाना है, अपनी पलकों में यूं छुपाना है। जब उगाए हम निगाहें तुमको देखे तुमको पाए, दूर जाए अब न हम तुम्हारे हैं, तुम्हारे सनम, हम तुम्हारे हैं, तुम्हारे सनम। जाने मन मोहब्बत की हर कसम की कसम, ना जुदा होंगे हम तुम्हारे हैं, तुम्हारे सनम, हम तुम्हारे हैं, तुम्हारे सनम। जाने मन मोहब्बत की हर कसम की कसम, ना जुदा होंगे हम। देखा है पहली बार साजन की आंखों में प्यार, अब जाके आया मेरे बेचैन दिल को करार। देखा है पहली बार साजन की आंखों में प्यार, दिल पर तुझे मिलने को कब से था मैं बेकरार, अब जाके आया मेरे बेचैन दिल को करार। देखा है पहली बार साजन की आंखों में प्यार, तब जाके आया मेरे बेचैन दिल को करार। पल के झुकाऊं तुझे दिल में बसाऊं, अब इन तेरे में मैं तो कहीं चैन न पाऊं। पल के झुकाऊं तुझे दिल में बसाऊं, अब इन तेरे में तो कहीं चैन न पाऊं। तू मेरा जिगर है, तू मेरी नजर है, तू मेरी आरज़ू, तू मेरा हमसफर है। देखा है पहली बार साजन की आंखों में प्यार, अब जाके आया मेरे बेचैन दिल को करार। अदाएं ये मेरी जवानी बस तेरे लिए है ये मेरी जिंदगानी मेरी अदाएं ये मेरी जवानी बस तेरे लिए है ये मेरी जिंदगानी तू मेरी गजल है तू मेरा तराना तेरे मैं धड़कनों पे लिख दूं दिल का फसाना देखा है पहली बार साजन की आंखों में प्यार अब जाके आया मेरे बेचैन दिल को करार पर तुझे मिलने को दिल देकर मैं बेकरार देखो दिल में तो मैं बेकरार अब जाके आया मेरे बेचैन दिल को करार Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Alex Mamu. That was a wonderful, wonderful rendition for your sister.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Are you doing one more?
Maybe later.
Okay, maybe later, maybe later. I'm not getting very good sound right now, so I'm not hearing really well.
Okay, I can do another one if you want. Later. Okay?
Okay.
If there's time, I do another one.
Alrighty. So next we have Hema Gautam from Delhi, India. He is up at maybe, I don't know, 6 something in the morning to be here and do this call with us and share this love. He's been on with us every night now. And he is Mom's son. He always sings with her over the phone. And this is the relationship they share. Just Mom shares a different relationship with everyone. And this is her musical son. And she loves him very much. And I think they regret not being able to make a song together before all of this. Well, he's going to be here to sing one of the songs. She loves hearing him sing. And I know that she would have loved this. And I hope she's hearing and listening today. On to you, Hemant.
Seeta Ram, Namaste, Radhe Radhe. Good morning, good evening to all of you. I'm audible. I would just need a heads up to see if I'm audible.
Yep, we can hear you.
Perfect. So I'm going to sing a song for Mommy, which I always thought is what expresses my heart. And it is going to be a cappella. So if my voice is good, I can get started. हमें तुमसे प्यार कितना ये हम नहीं जानते मगर जी नहीं सकते तुम्हारे बिना हमें तुमसे प्यार कितना ये हम नहीं जानते मगर जी नहीं सकते तुम्हारे बिना हमें तुमसे प्यार. I'm not sure if my video is working because I can't see myself.
It's not.
It's on. Okay. सुना गम जुदाई का उठाते हैं लोग जाने जिंदगी कैसे बिताते हैं लोग, सुना गम जुदाई का उठाते हैं लोग, जाने जिंदगी कैसे बिताते हैं लोग, दिन भी यहाँ तो लगे बरस के समान, ये हमें इंतजार कितना ये हम नहीं जानते, मगर जी नहीं सकते तुम्हारे बिना, हमें तुमसे प्यार. So here comes a difficult part. To sing, I just had to imagine mommy's face and it automatically comes out. She gives me a lot of strength to sing, but to speak my heart out is a difficult part. So it pains my heart that I sang a song and mommy is not there to listen. I never imagined that I would have to face that day this soon in my life. She is such a beautiful person. We shared a beautiful and a very strong connection because of music, and it was very instant. I remember when Kajal and I first started talking back in 2018. She was there too. Kajal had her phone on speaker, and I told her, "Let me sing a song." And mommy was listening to my song all the while, and she gave me instant feedback. And later on, that same song became the most favorite of her. And literally, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can still hear you.
Okay. So later on, that song kind of became the most favorite of her. Literally, we would call mommy at different times from India. Every time we would have friends over, we would call her. We would request, "Can you please sing a song?" That song was Lag Ja Gale. Every time I just think of her, she's like God. She's a very beautiful person, very graceful, as I see her in my heart. Always keeping her big smile on the face. And every time I would come to New York, whenever I could before COVID, she would have one question on the constant. Do you want to eat something? Do you want some dal roti? Do you want some doubles, baigan choka? And the list goes on. And she would call Kajal and she would ask for different items that she could cook and cook for me while I was there. Whatever duration, that doesn't matter, and she would do as much as she can, knowing that she's also busy with work and so much she has to do on the regular. As I imagine the future, New York is not going to be the same without her. But I know that where she is right now, she's at peace and she's watching us all with that big smile that I always admired and always saw as the best quality that I wanted to take from her. So together, I would like to pray for her. Wherever she is, she gets the best. And I also would like to pray for everyone's strength in the family. The way you guys are managing everything and is just tremendous. I would like to pray for everyone's light, and may Bhagwan give a lot of strength to the Pooran family and lots of love to you all, to all the viewers as well. Seeta.
Thank you so much, Hema. We really, really appreciate those kind words and that beautiful song for my Pua. I truly believe that there are so many people that feel connected to her because of her music, and just the way that she sang from her heart and her soul. I believe, and I've seen it happen, just everyone feeling connected by their soul because of her beautiful song and her messages and her kind spirit. I'm going to introduce my youngest cousin. She's here in Canada. This is the youngest girl cousin. This is Karina Pooran. Karina.
Good evening, everyone. As Natalie said, but I'll repeat, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Jerry Pooran's youngest daughter, Karina, and Seeta's youngest niece. I first want to thank all of you for tuning in today and for sharing your love and support to my family during these hard times. My Pua lived a happy 61 years, and I'm so thankful and blessed that I got to experience her presence for the past 17 years of my life. There are so many memories and stories that I wish to share, but I'll keep it short and simple. My Pua was an amazing woman. She was a mother, a sister, a grandma, an aunt, a friend, and a singer. She was a huge role model to many, especially to my chachos when their mom passed away. My Pua was one of the most caring and compassionate women I ever knew. She was a cheerful, fun-loving lady who was full of life. Her smile could light up a room and was infectious. She made everyone around her happy, whether it was a funny joke, her positive attitude, her big smile, or her singing. She was a delight to be around. For my 17th birthday, she had called and started singing to me immediately. Singing was her life and passion. I remember thinking to myself, she has the voice of an angel, and now this woman with the voice is our very own angel. She was an angel given to us to teach us love. She gave love without condition and inspired without reward. I thank God that she was a part of my life. I remember she came down for my 7th birthday, and my birthday had fallen on Diwali. So Pua and my little Pua Kumari made me a sari from scratch. I remember going to Lens Mill to get fabric and just enjoying my time with her. Simple things like having her take my measurements and just feeling close to her. The sari to this day is one of my favorites. I will keep it and cherish it forever and pass it on to my daughters, and their daughters will pass it on to theirs. Pua was always there. When we visit New York, she'd make sure to always visit us or make time for us to visit her. The one time she had given me a structure of Ganesh, telling me to trust in God, and good things will come my way. From that day on, it's been on my nightstand, and every time I look at it, it reminds me of her. Every time I close my eyes, I can picture her so clearly, from her actions to her smile, to her laugh, and to the way she talks. We all now have our very own goddess watching over us. We all wish that we had the power to make death go away forever from the face of the earth and never come back. Without losing someone close to us, we wish to live on earth, but death is inevitable. My Pua's death leaves a vast hole in our hearts that only time can heal. As many of you may know, and as you can tell, my family is extremely close. We hold each other together. Out of the seven siblings in the circle, Seeta Pooran was the middle child, and that might indicate that she broke the circle, but I believe she's made us stronger. Although she's no longer with us, she is giving us the courage and strength to get through this pain and hurt. On behalf of myself, my family, and the entire Rojan family, we send our deepest condolences to my beautiful sisters and brother, Kajal, Mira, Achur, and Gaj. We love you more than words can describe. Pua, thank you for the memories we've shared and for the effect you had on me. I'm so grateful that I had someone like you to love me unconditionally. You have taught not only me, but all of my cousins, and when I say cousins, I also mean my brothers and sisters. You have taught us to stick with our values and be with the people who make us strong. You're one of the key reasons why we have such a powerful bond together. There's no family closer than the Poorans. It was always a joy to see you. Throughout my life, I will hold our memories. Getting you in my life is a blessing that I'm going to keep forever. You have left a remarkable legacy here on earth. Know that you will never be forgotten and always be loved by us family. I was so privileged to have you as an aunt, and I know you're in a better place, free from hurt, free from pain and misery. I know you're still here spiritually, and you will continue to be here for everyone and watch over us. You're now reunited with Grandpa and Grandma, watching down on all of us. If only we could have you here longer. Your time here was so short while you were here with us. I'm so grateful that someday I will see you again and get to spend eternity with you. Pua, I love you forever and always. My love for you will never die. As I said to Grandpa, I'm not saying goodbye. I'm saying I'll see you later. Until we meet again, rest in paradise, my sweet angel.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Karina. And as we all call her in the family, lovingly, Woody. My mom loved her so much. My mom still loves her so much, her and Emily both, and has always tried to make it for every event of theirs. Or if she can't, she'll just like send a little parcel of something from America. And you know, she'll get a barrel from America of all kind thing from her pua. And I just know that the very special relationship they shared, and that last time we were all together for Karina's Sweet 16, we all had a great time, danced, ate, and just it was wonderful, so filled with love and light. And I just want to say thank you again, Karina. And next we will be doing our closing prayers tonight with the utmost respected Mahendra Dubey. Pandit Mahendra Dubey has been in our family. He's like a father to my siblings and I. He's like a brother to my mother. He is a brother to my mother. I call him Pops, and I call his wife Mom too. They're some of my other parents, and I'm so lucky to have such special people in my life. At a time like this, it's hard to think I'm alone. It's hard to think I'm actually lonely because all of these people are always in my life, always a part of it, whether Mom was here or not. And Pandit Dubey and Auntie Kamla, they always want to know if I'm doing well. They always want to know if I'm eating. They always check up on me because I'm a little baby to them. Pratima has always been the same age as me, and they've always kept us far apart because they know we're too much alike. And now that we're together and we're one just big happy family, we want to share the love from the Dubey family to the Panday.Pooran family. And he is very, very special to our community. Everyone knows him. He's very famous. He's a father to all people around him. And I just want all of us to give him the utmost respect and be ready to meditate and be ready to pray for Mom's peace and for our families. Thank you, everyone. And I hope you have a wonderful evening.
Jai Shri Ram to everyone. We are attempting in our own humble way to celebrate the life of a person whose life was well lived to the best of our ability in whatever way she possibly could have. And as I try to ask a few questions, question number one, where was Seeta before she was born in this body that we know her to be a Seeta? And then the answer is, she was decorating the altar of God. She was decorating the garden of God before she was born in our world. Then as she was born into the home of her parents, she decorated the home of her parents, got married, and decorated her husband's home, became a mother, and brought decoration to her children's life, then became a member of the community and the society, nationally and internationally, bringing forth joy and felicitation wherever she went, spreading that joy and that harmony with that most beautiful voice that was given to her, that she utilized it to bring joy to those who ever listened to her, far and wide. And having performed her duty on earth like Seeta Ma did, it was time for her to ask Mother Earth to open her arms to welcome her back to her abode where she rightfully belonged. And in a very short while from now, the appropriate sanskaras will be performed to send her back to where she rightfully belonged. This evening, I would like to share a prayer with you on her behalf. It is a prayer that most of us know already, and maybe most of us will have been chanting this prayer for her. And I wish to join you with this prayer tonight. And I wish to give you a little synopsis about the meaning of this prayer as we chant it on her behalf. And while we offer prayer for Seeta this evening, I wish to ask of you to join with me in praying for all of those that we have lost, all over this country, all over the world. The prayer says, Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Varadhanam Urvarukameva Bandhanam Mrityurmukshiya Mamritat. Om refers to God, the creator, the sustainer, and the rejuvenator of the universe. Trayambakam, he who is the possessor of the three eyes of time, past, present, and future. Satuguna, Rajuguna, and Tamuguna. Who gives birth to us, who gives life to us, and who receives us at the end of our sojourn in this world. Trayambakam, he who possesses the three eyes of time, that sees into the past, present, and into the future. Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Varadhanam, O Lord Shiva, thou art the gift of all that is sweet, all that is benevolent, all that is beautiful, all that is beneficial and beneficent. Urvarukameva Bandhanam. May you bless us, O Lord Shiva, that we may enjoy everything that this earth has to offer us. And when the time comes for us to give up this mortal coil, O Lord Shiva, Urvarukameva Bandhanam. May that procedure not be a difficult one. May we not suffer at that time, but may that procedure become automatic, like a fully ripened cucumber is effortlessly relieved of its creeper. And when it is finished, O Lord Shiva, Mrityur Mokshiya Mamritat, may we not be bereft of immortality. So now that we have an understanding of this prayer, we're going to chant this prayer on behalf of Seeta. And while chanting on behalf of Seeta, we also think of all those loved ones who we have lost all over the globe. So please chant with me. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Varadhanam Urvarukameva Bandhanam Mrityurmukshiya Mamritat. Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Varadhanam Urvarukameva Bandhanam Mrityurmukshiya Mamritat. Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Varadhanam Urvarukameva Bandhanam Mrityurmukshiya Mamritat. Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Varadhanam Urvarukameva Bandhanam Mrityurmukshiya Mamritat. Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim पुष्टिवर्धनम् त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमेव वन्दनाम् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमेव वन्दनाम् मृत्युर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरि ओम। O Lord Shiva, this evening we pray on behalf of a loved one whom we have lost, who has said goodbye to us and has left our world, who is on our journey towards yours. We petition to you, most lovingly, Father, to open your divine arms to welcome her back to your home. And by loving you so, Father, may you give her eternal rest. And for her two beautiful daughters, may you protect them and give them the strength to move on in a positive manner, taking the legacies of their mother with them, blaze them into the future for the welfare of the world at large. Om Shanti, 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 Hari Om. That's it.
Thank you so much. That was beautiful. I appreciate everyone that was able to take part in tonight. Thank you so much to Pratima and your father Mahindra Dubey for opening and closing tonight's session. As per usual, if there is anybody that would like to say anything, we do have a few minutes for open forum. So please enter that into the chat with your name as listed on the Zoom as well. We know that there's a few iPhones in there, so we're going to have to be a little bit more clear on that, please and thank you. And I'm just going to go over some of the details surrounding the funeral and viewing once again. So as mentioned, it is going to be at the Schwartz Brothers Jeffers Memorial Chapel at 114-03 Queens Boulevard, and that's in Queens. The viewing will be taking place tomorrow, February 25th, from 3 p.m. until 9 p.m. The funeral will follow the next day from 8 a.m. until 10 a.m. The funeral procession is just with the family for the crematorium, so please be respectful of time and consideration. In addition to that, there is a 100-person capacity at the venue, so we please ask that you follow COVID guidelines, come wearing a mask, maintain social distancing, 6 feet apart at all times. Due to COVID guidelines as well, there will be a rotation of attendees for the viewing and the funeral as well. So please be mindful of your time and everyone else that wants to pay respect, not only to my pua, but to my cousins and the family as well. If there is anyone that would be interested in sending flowers to the funeral home, as a reminder, the color scheme is pink and white. My pua was a very big believer in coordinating, so we want to respect that and send her off in the beauty that she deserves. There will be a wake held nightly starting tomorrow until Saturday, March 6th at 7 p.m. at Ramdas Sticky G2's house. That is 9451 221st Street in Queens Village. In addition to that, there is also going to be, and it's already started, I'm not sure if we're going to have the link in the chat, but we will be sure to place it on her Facebook for the GoFundMe. It's going to be donated to the Hampshire Mandir in Berbice, Guyana. As mentioned, that is where my Pua's singing career, Seeta Panday, started, as she started singing there as a young girl. Her husband was also the Pandit there, as was his father. Our family was very involved with that Mandir as well. So my Pua really wanted to do so much more for the Mandir, and with her unexpected passing, we would really appreciate any donations that we could do just to live on and keep her legacy living as well forever. If there is anybody that would like to speak, please put it in the chat. Otherwise, we can definitely end tonight's session early. What I'll do is I'll leave it open for a couple of minutes. Kajal, I see your beautiful face there with your sister Utra, Mira, and Gaj as well. So if you'd like to say something, we obviously would love to hear from you. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Natalie, and thank you so much for helping everyone understand what's going on with everything in this. She's been my communications director, and come to her for all your communication needs if you're a Puran. So, and PTS is more than willing to help. My brother and sister, my eldest brother and sister, this is Kajal. They would like to say something about our mothers. And so let's give them the floor and lots of love and respect. Thank you.
Thank you. Good night, everyone. Seeta Ram. I'm known to be the shy sister, so this is very hard for me. But Mom, I guess, is giving us strength. And I would like to say, we are mom to other children from a previous marriage. Our father is Pandit Shuk, also known as Devdat Panday. Growing up with Mom, there was no such thing as a stepmom for us. That word did not exist in our home or in our hearts. We grew up as a family that loved each other, along with our two sisters, Mira and Kajal. Mom was a loving, caring mother to all of us, and we will miss her dearly. Mom, your memory will live on in our hearts forever. We love you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for all the support and love. We really appreciate it. This has been really hard on all of us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Whew. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. We really appreciate it. She does not talk much. If anyone knows her.
I'm very shy, but I don't know where I get the strength from. And it has to be Mom. And everybody know I'm the quiet one.
And you've made Mom more than proud, and we love you. Just know that our family is more than grateful to everyone through all of this. All of this love and support is just beautiful and overwhelming in a wonderful way. And we just want to say thank you. From here on, we'll allow the floor to be opened. And I don't know if maybe Natalie has heard of someone that may want to say some words, or if anyone in PTS. I'll head back to you guys for that. Thank you, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful night.
Thank you, Kaj, Uch, Gaj, and Mira. We are honestly all wishing, and I speak on every single Puran on this call, we are wishing that we could all be there together. If it wasn't for this panoramic, we would be together in a heartbeat, and likely for days upon days. And so there's going to be a lot of hugs and love when we are able to be together. For those of you who don't know, this has been a pretty rough year for our family. And as the Purans always do, is we continue to support and love each other through the ups and downs. And we really appreciate everyone's support. That's not, if you're not blood, that doesn't mean that you're not family. That's not how we roll. So just know that our love is extremely deep, and we feel so fortunate to have so much support and love pouring in for our Pua. As both Utra and Kajal have mentioned, we are definitely harnessing my Auntie Seeta's strength to make it through the next 2 weeks, and even the days, weeks, months beyond that, because as my little baby cousin Woody said, we wish that we didn't have to deal with death, but unfortunately it is a reality. And what we are all trying to do is just do our best with all of this. And everyone, we sincerely appreciate the time, the messages, just the outreach. It's hard. It's hard. I know we're not the only family that have lost people during this time as well. But we are hoping that everyone is feeling supported and loved during this time, because we need to just stay connected in whatever way we can. And if it's Zoom or FaceTime or just messages, voice notes, whatever it is, just make sure that you're talking to people, because there is a lot of love and support that's here. And we're just extremely thankful. I know my Uncle Alex is going to be heading up to New York to represent for his brothers and his sister, Kumari. And, we're sending him strength too, because this is going to be extremely difficult. As the eldest niece on the Puran side, I've grown up literally with band practice happening in my basement, in my garage, going to bed with the new Dil Bahar in the basement or in the garage, and preparing for the shows that my Auntie Seeta would come up to Canada for, or they were heading down to America for as well. We do have a few minutes left, so I think it's only right, since no one else is ready to speak anything, is that we let my Uncle Alex sing another song and lead us out for the evening. After that will be everything for tonight. And again, we really appreciate everyone's support and love and your time. Uncle Alex, we're ready for your beautiful voice and your tribute to our Pua.
Excuse me, sorry. Alex, can I speak a little bit before you sing? Hello?
Hi, Auntie Sunita.
Hi there, everybody. Good night. I just wanted to say my condolences to everybody. Your mom means a lot to me, and it's hurting so much. She's gone. I knew your mom since she was little. When I say little, we grew up together, and I know Gadraj and Rutra when they were little growing up. And I must say, your mom took care of them like her own children, because she said to me the other day, she said, her mom told her, Jayashri, why are you going to get married? This is your first time getting married, and you're going to go marry somebody that has 2 children. And she said, Mom, I look at Utra and Gadra's face, and that's why I'm going into this marriage. So what I'm seeing today, your mom has a good heart. She did a lot, and she considered Gaj and Utra her own children, and Mira and oh God, Kajal. You guys have a strong bond, 4 children, and your mom was a very, very beautiful person inside out. Because when we went to the Golden Temple, she made sure everybody, when they came back from the trip, she went out on the street with her umbrella. looking to make sure everybody got a ride home. And she said, Sunita, wait till I make sure everybody got home safely. So she was that kind of person, and that will live within me. And I hope that the world have people like this. And I know you guys have that in you. Please spread that positive energy around. And Alex, my brother, I want you to sing. There is one song your mom, I remember, Satyam Shivam Sundaram. That song in Guyana at the temple, at the Hampshire temple, was the song that made your mom so famous in her singing. Because Satyam Shivam Sundaram was sung by her, and it was just like Lata Mangeshkar singing. Everybody used to go to the Yajnanda temple just because Jayashri was singing so beautiful. And we will remember that for life. And I had to say this tonight. And Kumari, I know you and Jayashri grew up together. It was so strong, and you're going to miss her a lot. And all her brothers. We grew up as family, and I want everybody to continue, hold on to each other. You guys are strong, and I'm sorry I can't be there. Okay, love you all. Okay, Alex, go ahead.
Thank you so much, Auntie Sunita. Appreciate that. And I won't forget our trip with my Pua to Europe and the time that we got to spend together. And these are the memories that we are going to keep with us forever. And I'm extremely thankful for you. And I know she thoroughly enjoyed your friendship and your love. And I appreciate that from my family, because as I mentioned, it doesn't, just because you're not blood doesn't mean you're not family. So thank you to you, Auntie Sunita. Uncle Alex, we are ready for you. Thank you so much. And thank you, everyone. We love you.
Thank you, guys. This song that I'm going to do is for all of you guys, and all the mothers that's been missing. Your mother's love should never forget. The wrong thing you do, child, you bound to regret. Your mother's love should never forget. The wrong things you do, child, you bound to regret. Many nights she lose her rest to nurse you from her breast. Many nights she woke up late and put you to rest. Many nights she grieved to see you grow from infancy. And many nights she wanted to know, what will you be? So use your conscience and sympathy. God said to worship she and then go to he. You may be the one they call your majesty. You may have money in large quantity. You may have friends in high society. Don't be too proud to know whatever you may be. You may have riches to comfort your soul, but your mother is the master key of this world. A mother's love should never forget. The wrong things you do, child, you're bound to regret. Never treat your mother bad, never make her sad. Always make your mother happy and glad, she'll never wish you bad. Never miss the water till the wells run dry. Just like your mother when she closes her eyes. Your mother's love should never forget. The wrong things you do, shall you bound to regret. Thank you.
Thank you again, Uncle Alex. We really appreciate it. And again, thank you everyone for joining us tonight. We will definitely be back tomorrow to continue this. Actually, no, we're not on tomorrow. We're on Friday, right, Kajal? We're on tomorrow. We're not on tomorrow. We're on Friday, right?
Correct. We're not, everyone, we are not on tomorrow. Tomorrow, Mom's viewing will be done from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. Therefore, with the time frame, it doesn't really make sense for us to do it. Those of you in New York are more than welcome to come and see her. But please, please, as Natalie said, be mindful of COVID restrictions. Be mindful of other people. If you don't care about yourself, just know we have lots of family we care about and we have to protect, okay? So please be mindful of that.
Masks
and wear a mask. Please, please, thank you.
And again, it's 100-person capacity. And we're hoping to interchange those numbers throughout the evening. It's going to be taking place from 3 until 9 p.m. again at the Schwartz Brothers Jeffers Memorial Chapel in Queens.
Okay, great, wonderful.
Everyone.
And I think I just sent a message into the chat for Mr. Mahadeo Shivraj to give me a call. So I'll hear from you very soon and we'll set something up for you on hopefully Friday night or Saturday sometime soon. Anybody that is wanting to say a few words or give a rendition in the next few days when we are doing the Zooms, please be sure to reach out to either myself or Natalie Pooran. Thank you so much for your help. Those of you who would like to do a speech or give your rendition at the viewing tomorrow, please do find your way to contact me. I just sent it in the chat. So I will be looking out for your messages. Thank you so much for your love and light tonight. Jai Shri Ram.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Kaj. As we did last night, we will let some more people speak if you'd like to. The Facebook stream is over now, so it is definitely a more intimate setting. But please, if you'd like to say something, I know there was a couple of people that had mentioned that if there was an opportunity after the Facebook stream that they would like to. So if you would, please let us know. We'll give it a couple of minutes for people to put anything in the chat. Otherwise, we'll call it a night. So thank you. Oh, there will also be a link from the funeral home. I believe it's in the chat. If people would like to watch that, it's a funeral view link that the actual Schwartz funeral home is going to be sending out, or they have provided to us. So you can definitely take part in the viewing. I believe Abee Chunes will also be streaming it as well. However, we unfortunately don't have the control as we do for these Zoom calls, so we won't be able to stream it on her Facebook Live as we have. I see my Uncle Alex with his finger up, so I'll throw it to you. I think you need to say something, or you're going to sing another song. So by all means, the floor is yours.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'll do a song in the meantime. If anybody want to say something, just send a message to in the chat in the bottom, okay? Yeah, after you. ये रात जैसे दुल्हन बन गई चरागों से करूँगा उजाला मैं दिल की दागों से आज की रात मेरे दिल की सलामी ले ले दिल की सलामी ले ले कल तेरी बस्म से दीवाना चला जाएगा शम्म रह जाएगी परवाना चला जाएगा आज की रात मेरे दिल की